And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Eric Fetty. What do you look for here?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He'll do it himself. He's out. 1 up, 1 down. Juan Soto now. Soto with another scorching run of play lately. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Pete Alonso. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. And there's the strike.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Fought off foul. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Mark Vientos.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Tyrone Taylor. High fly ball out to center field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Here's Starling Marte. 2 outs. On the ground right side, Gorman fires over to first. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pajes stands at first with 1 out. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Soto puts it away, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's to third. Arenado. Off balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job of putting it in. You'll take those group hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And now it's Juan Soto. Up the middle. Gorman. They get the force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is back here in Queens. And now here is Wilson Contreras. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. One up, one down.
You're out.
Here's Nolan Gorman. The 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Nolan Arenado. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And Nato is set down on strikes. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Just missed.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
A dive, he's got it. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Tries to get back and save.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision. We've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one, so it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Oh, behind the back. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. Center field. Scott. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Starling
Marte up to hit. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Scott squeezes it, and that is that. Mets leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And a strike on the outside edge.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Nimmo.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball up the middle. Win. And that quickly, 2 away. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar on the move. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd. Back here at Citi Field. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Victor Scott. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for
Paul
the New York
Blackburn
Mets.
comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And he got him. Now 1 away. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
To the right side. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hey.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Late on that fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Lindor.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott under it. And there's 1 away. Here's Juan Soto. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Alonso with some impressive production lately. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Gorman makes the grab, and that is that. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Mason Wynn will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets 0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And now it's even up. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Liberator also getting ready. Ripped into center, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Now fly ball to right center. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So up next, Starling Marte. And a count 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Taylor hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals.
Ball.
Started to swing, held up.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Left field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cardinals.
on now, JoJo Romero.
Number 59.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Romero.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Slice to right. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other
The
way.
catcher number 5.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher for the Mets,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Contreras. And there's one away. Francisco
Up
Lindor
next,
comes up to the plate.
The shortstop.
Pretty good speed over there at
Francisco
first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow
Lindor.
everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Way out in front of that
Up
inside
next,
pitch
who's
there.
that?
Just
The
exactly
right
the
fielder.
opposite
Wow.
kind of approach that you want with
No,
2
no.
strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. And here comes the Mets.
Pitching for the Mets. Number 72.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 1. Ryan Helsley on to try and close it out.
Now this is
Now
an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the
Number
pressure.
56.
Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya.
Full count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One-run game, bottom 9. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay throw. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
Oh, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Next pitch is outside. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run at third, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. So now the DH spot. Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
That one out to right. And it falls. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And now Brandon Nimmo. And a count 1-2. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Stays alive. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch.
Now pitching for
Kyle
the
Leahy into the game.
number 62. Kyle.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Pitch misses. They're down 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Win. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And we're back. Here's Nolan Arenado. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
The designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
Called out on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1.
A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.